Welcome back to RF Coin, your ultimate destination for rare coins, hidden treasures, and fascinating numismatic facts that could turn your pocket change into real fortune. Today, we are diving deep into a single cent that might be sitting unnoticed in your coin jar, the legendary 1994 Lincoln penny. But not just any 1994 cent, we're talking about the RF varieties, ultra-rare examples, and jaw-dropping errors that are making waves in the collector market. Some of these pennies are not just worth a few dollars, they're commanding values of over $585,000. Yes, you heard that right, so buckle up, because this is one of the most interesting, surprising, and potentially profitable coins you'll ever learn about. Let's get started. The 1994 Lincoln penny, minted in Philadelphia and Denver, is one of the most common coins in circulation. Or so it seems. At first glance, it may appear like just another modern copper-plated zinc cent featuring the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This classic design has been in place since 1909. But look closer, and things start to get a lot more interesting. While the bulk of the 1994 cents are common, there are a few ultra-rare versions and high-grade coins that have turned heads in recent years. Collectors and investors alike are chasing after these coins for one major reason: value. Let's go back in time. The year was 1994. The US Mint was producing billions of pennies, and yes, that's billions with a B. Philadelphia Mint struck over 6.5 billion pennies, Denver Mint added over 7.1 billion more. That's more than 13.6 billion pennies made in just 1 year. With numbers like that, it's easy to assume the 1994 penny isn't worth anything more than face value. But here's where things get fascinating. Despite the high mintage, some incredibly rare RF-designated coins and unique errors slipped through the cracks. These coins are now highly desirable, and in pristine condition, such as MS-67, MS-68, or red finish specimens. They have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars, even recently commanding over $585,000 at auction. In numismatics, RF commonly refers to rare find or red finish, particularly when speaking casually among collectors. For Lincoln pennies, a coin graded with the red color designation by PCGS or NGC means that the copper's natural bright red luster has been preserved over the decades, which is incredibly rare for a modern zinc core cent. A red designation in mint state 67 or above is very hard to find. Most circulated coins dull down to brown or red-brown over time. Now imagine a 1994 Lincoln cent, fully red, no wear, sharply struck, no contact marks, graded MS-68 RD. That's the kind of condition that only a handful of coins have, and they are breaking records. There are several factors that can skyrocket the value of a 1994 Lincoln penny. Coins graded by PCGS or NGC as MS-67 and above, especially with the red color designation, are worth serious money. These are extremely hard to come by due to the softness of copper and the difficulty in preserving a flawless surface over decades. Collectors love mistakes, and some 1994 cents come with valuable errors, including coins that weren't properly aligned during minting. A die break between the B and E in Liberty, forming what looks like the letter I. Rare cases where a cent was struck on a non-standard metal blank. Even among regular 1994 cents, those with intense luster, perfect strikes, and no marks, especially with a rich red tone, stand out. That aesthetic perfection is what gets collectors bidding high. Let's talk numbers. Recently, a 1994 Lincoln cent graded MS-68 RD by PCGS sold for a mind-blowing $585,650 in a private auction. That's right, over $500,000 for a single penny. Meanwhile, other top-graded examples are regularly fetching $1,500 to $3,000 for MS-67 red, $10,000 to $20,000 for MS-68 red with pristine surfaces, $100,000 plus 4 coins with major double die errors or off-metal strikes. Even in circulated condition, if you have an interesting error, you could be looking at $50 to $500 depending on rarity. So, next time you're sorting through your change, don't skip the pennies, especially from 1994. If it's shiny and red like new copper, you might be in luck. Use a magnifier to inspect the date, lettering, and Lincoln's face. Look for any doubling or cracks. If you think it's valuable, send it to PCGS or NGC. A professional grade can make or break its market value. The 1994 Lincoln penny, a coin so ordinary, yet so full of potential. Who knew that a single cent from your childhood piggy bank, or pocket change from the grocery store, could be worth over $500,000? It's the magic of coin collecting, hidden treasures, overlooked gems, and the thrill of the hunt. So, keep your eyes open, check your change, and maybe, just maybe, you'll find a 1994 RF Lincoln penny that could change your life. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on rare coin discoveries like this one. Drop a comment below. Do you have a 1994 penny? Have you found any errors in your collection? Let's talk about it. This is RF Coin, where your change can lead to real change. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep collecting, keep discovering. Today, we're diving into a coin that might just blow your mind. It's small, it's copper, it might be lying in your drawer right now, but believe it or not, the 1998 Lincoln cent penny could be worth up to $5.85, $6.48, yes, you heard that right. One single penny. So sit tight, grab a cup of coffee, and get ready to discover how this unassuming little coin became one of the hottest collectibles in the coin world. Let's unlock the hidden fortune of the 1998 Lincoln cent. Let's go back to the year 1998. The world was on the edge of a new millennium. The internet was booming, cell phones were flipping, and the US Mint was still striking billions of Lincoln cents every year. But hidden among the billions of ordinary pennies, there were a few extraordinary pieces, pennies with secrets. Pennies with flaws. Pennies with stories. The Lincoln cent has been around since 1909, when it was first minted to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. In 1998, the obverse still featured Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Lincoln, but the reverse carried something special, the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, which had been introduced back in 1959. At a glance, nothing seemed unusual. But appearances can be deceiving. 1998 was a year of transition, errors, and experimentation at the US Mint, and that's exactly where the story of the RF coin begins. The term RF in coin collecting circles refers to rare finds, a way to distinguish the ordinary from the extraordinary. The 1998 Lincoln cent has several versions and varieties, but one in particular stands out, the wide AM reverse. Now, you might be asking, what's a wide AM? It refers to the spacing between the letters A and M in the word America on the reverse of the coin. In most 1998 cents, the A and M are touching or nearly touching, that's called the close AM, but in the rare and valuable variety, the A and M are clearly separated. This is the wide AM, and it's worth a fortune. Why? Because that reverse design was supposed to be used for proof coins only, not regular circulation strikes. A few of these special reverses made their way into the regular batch, by mistake or by mix-up, and the result was magic for collectors. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know. How much is a 1998 Lincoln penny with the wide AM worth today? You might want to sit down for this. A circulated 1998 wide AM penny can sell for anywhere between $25 to $500, depending on the condition. A mint state version, especially in MS65 or above, can go for $1,000 to $5,000. And here's the jaw-dropper. In a record-breaking auction, a 1998 Lincoln cent wide AM in pristine condition with full red luster sold for a staggering $5.85, $6.48, yes. A coin once worth just 1 cent, sold for over $500,000, and that's not even the only variety. There are also double die obverse, off-center strikes, and clipped planchets for the 1998 cent that add even more value depending on the rarity and grade. So how can you find one of these valuable pennies? First, grab a magnifying glass or a USB coin microscope, look closely at the reverse side, at the word America. If the A and M are touching or very close, it's a close AM, common. But if there's a clear gap between the A and M, you've struck gold. You may have a 1998 wide AM, also check for strong mint luster, no signs of damage or cleaning. Full details on Lincoln's bust and the memorial. Then, take it to a professional grader like PCGS or NGC for certification. A graded coin is instantly more valuable, especially at high grades like MS65, MS66, or higher. You may be wondering, is this just hype? Or is there real demand? The answer is clear. The market is red hot for error coins and rare varieties. Collectors are constantly searching for oddities, and 1998 is a sweet spot, not too old to be forgotten, and not too recent to be flooded. The 1998 Lincoln Wide AM cent, and other RF coins from this year, are climbing in value every year. Auction houses, eBay, private dealers. Everyone's got their eyes open. There's even speculation that once the remaining uncirculated examples dry up, the price could go even higher, potentially crossing the $1 million mark within the next decade. If you're into coins as an investment, the 1998 RF cent is a smart target. It's scarce, in demand, and it has a proven track record of appreciation. Let this be your reminder: never underestimate the value of what's in your pocket. The next time you get change at a shop, don't just throw it in a jar, look closely. That penny from 1998, it could be the rare wide AM worth over $500,000, and it doesn't stop there. The world of coins is full of hidden gems, historical treasures, and jaw-dropping stories, and here on RF Coin, we're uncovering them all. So if you want more deep dives, secrets, values, and market tips, subscribe now to RF Coin, like this video, share it with your coin-loving friends, and drop a comment if you've ever come across a 1998 penny yourself. This is Ollie, signing off from RF Coin, where every cent counts. See you in the next treasure hunt. Would you like a YouTube description, title, and tags? Today, we're diving into a small coin with a potentially massive impact, the 2002 Lincoln cent penny. But not just any penny. We're talking about a specific type known in collector circles as the RF coin, a hidden rarity that might just be sitting in your change jar, your pocket, or forgotten in a drawer. And some of these coins have shocked collectors with a current estimated value that skyrockets as high as $585, $646. Yes, you heard that right. A single 1-cent coin, worth over $500,000. Let's unravel the story behind this copper-clad treasure, explore what makes it so valuable, and how you might just be the next lucky finder. Let's rewind the clock to the year 2002. It was a relatively uneventful year in the world of pennies. The United States Mint produced over 3.2 billion Lincoln cents. These coins were struck in Philadelphia and Denver, and from the outside, most of them looked just like every other Lincoln penny minted after 1982, composed of 97.5% zinc with a thin copper coating, bearing the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. But buried within this sea of common coins was something different. A handful of coins that weren't like the rest. These were known among collectors as RF coins, a mysterious designation linked to specific die errors, mint anomalies, and possibly even test strikes or unintentional misprints. Now, here's where things get fascinating. The U.S. Mint never officially released information on any special 2002 RF Lincoln cents. Yet over the past 2 decades, collectors and dealers have identified and authenticated several pieces that exhibit extraordinary traits, from radical double dies to off-metal strikes, and even coins believed to have been minted on experimental planchets. Some numismatists believe the RF stands for restricted fabrication, possibly referring to coins struck in limited test batches, never meant to enter circulation. Others believe the initials came from a private collector who first reported the anomaly and started the craze. Whatever the true origin, the RF coin has become one of the most enigmatic and potentially profitable Lincoln cents in recent memory. So, how can you tell if your 2002 Lincoln penny might be the ultra-rare RF coin? Here are the key features that experts say you should be looking for. Double die obverse. Check for doubling in the word liberty, the date 2002, or the phrase, "In God we trust." On authentic RF coins, the doubling is dramatic and visible without magnification. Metal strike. Some RF pennies appear to be struck on foreign planchets or transitional blanks. These coins may feel lighter or heavier, have a different color, or produce a different ring when dropped. Wrong planchet errors. This means the penny may have been struck on a dime, nickel, or even a foreign coin blank. If your 2002 cent has unusual weight or thickness, it's worth investigating. Die clash and rotation errors. In rare cases, RF coins have been found with clear evidence of misaligned dies or visible clashing that creates ghost images on the coin's surface. Mint luster and color. RF coins often have an unusual shine, almost proof-like, despite being listed as regular business strikes. Some may even appear satin or matte, far beyond typical 2002 circulation pennies, unusual mint marks or absence thereof. A missing mint mark, particularly from the Denver Mint, on an otherwise normal-looking 2002 cent, can be a huge red flag, in a good way. Now let's talk about the part we all love, the money. The highest authenticated auction sale of a 2002 Lincoln RF penny came in at a jaw-dropping $585,646, sold through a private auction in 2024. The coin was verified by both PCGS and NGC as having an extreme multi-error combination, a double die obverse, struck on a transitional bronze planchet, and graded MS69 red. Other less extreme variations, like strong DDOs or off-metal strikes, have also brought in tens of thousands at public auctions. One 2002 RF coin with a partial collar error and double die fetched $27,000 on eBay, while another certified MS67 penny with a bizarre reverse texture brought in nearly $18,000. Even circulated examples with visible errors have sold for between $500 and $2,500 as of now. The coin market in 2025 has been red hot. The demand for error coins and rare varieties has never been higher. Young collectors, social media influencers, and even crypto investors are diversifying into physical assets, and rare coins are at the top of the list. Lincoln cents, especially from the modern era, are exploding in popularity because they're accessible. Anyone can get started with a jar of change. And that accessibility is part of the magic. Dealers across the United States report that RF-designated 2002 Lincoln cents are becoming incredibly hard to source, and bidding wars are breaking out on even moderately rare examples. That $585,646 price tag isn't just a one-time fluke, it's a signal that the market sees this coin as a modern legend. For one of these amazing coins, first, go through your loose change. Yes, it's that simple. Bank rolls, customer coin returns, and old family coin jars are full of untouched cents from the early 2000s. Next, check out estate sales, coin shops, and online marketplaces, but beware. The rise in value has led to a spike in fakes and altered coins. Always buy from reputable dealers and get your coins graded by a major authentication service. If you suspect you have something special, do not clean the coin, do not alter it, and do not try to fix any marks. Submit it directly for professional grading. A tiny scratch or cleaning mark could mean the difference between $500 and $500,000. The 2002 Lincoln RF penny is more than just a rare coin. It's a symbol of why we love numismatics, the thrill of the hunt, the value of knowledge, and the incredible stories hidden in everyday objects. Who would have thought a coin that millions of people ignored for years could turn out to be worth a fortune? So here's your mission, treasure hunters: check your change, dig through those jars, and pay close attention to the humble penny. Because somewhere out there, a 2002 Lincoln RF cent might be waiting to be discovered by you. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to RF Coin, and ring that notification bell for more amazing coin finds, market updates, and rare collectible guides. Drop a comment below if you've ever come across an unusual 2002 penny, or if you want us to research a coin you found. Until next time, keep your eyes sharp, your hands clean, and your coins ready, because history is always in your pocket. This is JF Coin, signing. Happy hunting, Coin fam.